Hi guys, it's Stephanie and I'm here with our daily Disney devotional. I've been reading this book while I'm here at home during the pandemic, and this book is written by Albert Thweatt. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. And today is number 5, Main Street, USA. Continuing in the Magic Kingdom past the Walt Disney World Railroad, we come to what is arguably the most beautiful sight in all of Disney World, looking down Main Street, USA. Once you pass under the railroad, you can see the view down Main Street and its breathtaking castle in the background.
There's another one.
I see the bird. He sees a bird. It's an amazing view, especially the first time you see it. If you've never explored this section of the park before, it's definitely worth a stop, or at least a slow walk.
I'm going to Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay, there's my daughter, and she's going to Dunkin' Donuts. Bye, honey. Be careful. If you're a seasoned veteran like us, you may tend to simply run or walk as fast as you can so you don't get in trouble through Main Street and not take the time to really investigate it. However, there is a lot to see on Main Street. For example, as you walk down the street, you can see important names on the windows of the buildings. These are dedications to the many people who made Walt Disney World come to life and contributed to the development of the park. Also, did you know that the walk into the park is a little bit harder than the walk out? The Imagineers intentionally made Main Street slightly uphill on the way in so that people would have a slightly easier time at the end of the day when they are tired and trying to get out of the park. I did not know that. I think that's really funny. Okay, I was making sure that Jensen wasn't going to be run over by his sister. A final fun fact about Main Street is that it is patterned after Walt Disney's childhood hometown of Marceline, Missouri. Walt wanted a place that would remind him of where he came from, his home. What do you think of when you think of the word home? Do you think of your house, of your hometown, your neighborhood, or do you simply think of a place that is comfortable and safe? For me, the word home makes me think of not a physical building or a place, but of family. While I do enjoy being at my house, the word home has more meaning than a simple structure. Home means being with family, whether we're at our house or someone else's house or out to eat at a restaurant or at my favorite place, Walt Disney World. When I'm with you guys, my wife and my awesome sons, I am home. But what does home mean to you? Home is a wonderful blessing from God. But if you think about it, we haven't really experienced our home yet. The Bible makes it clear that, like the famous hymn says, this world is not our home. We're just passing through. This life and our current home are just an incredibly short stop compared to our eternal home with God. Hebrews 13:14 says, "For we have no lasting city, but we seek the city that is to come." If you enjoy being home in this world as much as I do, imagine how awesome and amazing our real home is going to be. John 14 says that Jesus is preparing us a place right now, and that God's house has many rooms, one of which is for us. I can't wait to see our eternal home. Can you? If you haven't noticed, heaven is one of my favorite spiritual topics to talk about. I've already mentioned it a couple of times in these devotionals, and you'll notice that several of the ones to follow have it as their theme as well. I just love to study heaven, to think about it, and to plan for it. After all, it's real, and it will be our eternal home. Next time you walk down Main Street, think about how it reminded Walt Disney of his home. I also feel at home walking down that beautiful street. I'm not sure what Disney executives would think, but I think I could live there. What about you? At the same time, don't forget that street is nothing compared to the beautiful streets that are awaiting us in heaven. I can't wait. Let's get there together. You know, when I think about heaven, I think about it being the most beautiful place that we've ever seen or that we will ever see. And I think about happiness and love there and no pain and no suffering. But it's a really hard concept to grasp when you think about eternity, because it will never end. Everything that we have ever known in this life has a beginning and it has an end, but that's not how it is in heaven. Heaven has no end. And if I have to spend an eternity somewhere, I definitely want to spend my eternity in heaven and not separated from God in hell. So I think that the beauty and the magic of Disney is a great thing to compare heaven to here on earth. But I think we have no idea how amazing heaven is going to be.